Guys, the moment has come. Ryan eating food on a food video.
What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're doing a food tour and we have our friend Minokshi, right?
Yeah.
I'm not good at pronouncing names, but I figured this one out. And we're here at, what is the name of this? Moti Mahal. And it's like one of the most popular places here in Old Delhi for, what do they know, the butter chicken I think they're known for?
It's where butter chicken originated in 1947, so we'll tell you more about it inside. I'm excited. So since 1947, Minokshi told me they actually kept the entire grounds and the inside of the restaurant the way it was built in the 40s. So we're kind of like stepping back into history here.
So we are actually getting invited to go into the kitchen.
Gordon Ramsay actually visited to learn the coveted original butter chicken recipe, and that's definitely what we're gonna try later.
So this is the curry section right here, and they have all their spices laid out. And then over here is the bread section.
So I'm sure all of you have either eaten or heard of naan, but this is how they make it, right in this clay pot. So they'll make the wheat, form the naan, and then stick it to the sides, and it's like really hot, cold heat, and that's how you cook naan bread. And we've had it here in India. It has been so much better than anything in America, so I'm sure this will be like the best that we have ever had.
And this is the clay pot right here. Steaming down there. This is so cool.
Yeah.
After you.
Thank you so much.
It's such a beautiful restaurant too. So that was cool seeing the kitchen. Now we're about to eat all the food that they make in that kitchen.
So this video took a weird turn really quickly. They were telling us everything that they're famous for, everything that they invented. Obviously the butter chicken, like I told you guys, but they also invented Goat Brain Masala. And you know me, I had to order it because it sounds crazy weird.
This is the brains, which I am not eating.
Come on.
You too can have the brains. And then the butter chicken, which looks very tasty. And then the garlic naan. That looks good. Stacia's getting into the brains.
So I will eat this with naan later, but I wanted to try just a piece of the brain first.
That sounds so weird.
It sounds so weird. I've never eaten brain ever, but it's very squishy. Oh.
I'm sure it's good. I'm sure you won't be able to. Good? Bad?
It's very strong.
Yeah.
It's like a very strong, creamy flavor. I don't know if I would order it again, but I feel good that I've tried a brain.
Okay. That was the nice way of explaining it.
Guys, the moment has come. Ryan eating food on a food video.
So listen, here, this is a first. I love Indian food.
Wow.
It's weird for me to say, but out of all the countries we've visited, you guys know I haven't tried anything in these videos. It's all Stacia for the food videos. But I'm digging Indian food.
So we just finished the butter chicken, which was absolutely incredible. This traditional version is much thicker than any other version you'd see in India or in any Indian restaurants in Western countries. It almost tastes more like a dip because of the thick consistency, and that has to do with the amount of butter and curd that is in there to thicken it up.
Okay, we have finished our lovely meal.
That was absolutely amazing. It's called Moti Mahal, so make sure you stop here if you're in Delhi. But now we're going to try another specialty. number 2, we are at a place called Al Nawaz in South Delhi, and it's supposed to have the best biryani in the entire city. So you guys know I'm usually the one spitting out all the facts today, but what you don't know today is I have somebody behind the scenes giving me all the information, which is amazing. And she brought us to the best biryani, supposedly, in Delhi. So although this is in a dish right now, they cook it in a pot, and they put the layers into the pot, and then cover it with a wheat dough, so none of the air escapes, and it can steam and cook at the same time. And people from all over the city come to try this dish right here. So when I think of eating a biryani, I think of something like a little bit more wet with sauce, but here it's super special because they prepare it in the way called sada biryani, which basically means dry and none. They use raw spices instead of powdered to make it like a completely clean flavor.
It's pretty spicy. I'm not a sauce guy, but you don't need sauce. This is perfect. There's so much like raw seasoning in here. It's so tasty. It's like really fresh. Okay, so there's something new that we've never tried before. This right here comes after your meal, and it's to freshen your breath after you eat. So this is, it's like sugar. What is it called? Misri, and then a toothpick, and then fennel, which is called, what do they call it here? Sof. So you take 1 cube of the sugar, and then you take a little bit of the fennel, and then you mix it together in your mouth. Just put it all in your mouth.
It's like an Indian mint.
Good, yeah.
Tastes like sambuca because of the fennel and the licorice.
Oh, really?
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
We are now back in central Delhi at a South Indian restaurant famous for their dosa and filtered coffee. It's called Sarvana Bhavan.
Say that again, a little louder for the fam.
It's called Sarvana Bhavan.
Say it.
Sarvana Bhavan.
Sarvana Bhavan.
Sarvana Bhavan.
Yeah, what she said.
Okay, so this is the place right here, and we are about to head in.
So there are a lot of places in Delhi that serve South Indian food, but this one is pretty much one of the only ones that gets it perfectly authentic. If you see this massive piece of amazingness, this is a dosa, which is rice flour, thinly cooked like a crepe, and then you can stuff it with various things and fold it all up and dip it in different sauces. So we decided to get the rice dosa, but you can also get a semolina dosa, which is more of a wheat base, and that's going to look completely different and taste different too. And then we opted to fill it with potatoes and cook it in Indian ghee.
I just took like a small little taste of this. It's so good. Okay, so right here we have a coconut sauce, a mint sauce, a peanut sauce, and lentil soup. And I guess you just dip everything in here. And then Stacia got a filtered coffee.
So coffee is more popular again in the South, but since we're at a Southern restaurant, we're getting the traditional filtered Southern Indian coffee, which is just Indian coffee grounds mixed with boiling water and frothed milk. I don't know if there's sugar in here, but I'm so tired I could probably do like 6 of these. It's really hot. It's different. It's really nice and light, actually. It's lighter than I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be really strong. It's like a very nice, light, earthy latte. I like it. It's good.
All right, here we go.
That's the good stuff?
This outside like shell, whatever it is so good.
Alright, so I had about 2 bites of dosa, and this one.
So good. I ate the whole thing. Okay, so now we're moving on to the sweets, and she ordered this for me. This is called Mysore Pop, and it's a sweet dessert-like treat, and it's made out of ghee, wheat, and there's one more. What is it? I said ghee.
Wheat.
Wheat, ghee, What was the other one?
Sugar!
Sugar, okay. It like crumbles in your mouth.
It's like a shortbread texture?
Kind of, yeah, like crumbles. It's a very fine shortbread texture. It's good. It's like nothing I've ever had before. It like just like falls apart.
I see that. Wow.
I like it. It's good. You Indians, you know what's up. This thing is so good, and it's all it has is 3 ingredients.
That's like mind-blowingly good. I don't understand how a dessert can, and I'm not kidding. Like, we don't really exaggerate. If we don't like something like the brains, we'll tell you. This is like one of the best desserts I've ever eaten. It's like a fudgy texture mixed with a shortbread. It's so good.
Okay, that was insane, and I got a high five for that one because she knocked it out of the park taking us here. That was some of the best food I've had in a really long time.
Yeah.
You guys know me, I am not a foodie. I am now in love with Indian food.
Ryan and I have seen these all over the streets of Delhi, and we found out that this is one of the most famous street foods you can possibly have in India. It goes by a few different names. Pani Puri, I think, is the most common name, but here in Delhi they call it Golgappa. They come in 2 different varieties. It's these like puffed balls filled with either a tangy liquid or a sweet liquid. And we're starting off with the tangy liquid. Do I just put the whole thing?
Inside your mouth.
Alright, getting this ball in my mouth.
It's so much food.
It's so big. It's actually good. Good?
Yeah? What does it taste like?
It's like a spicy, refreshing, watery soup. It's cold. And then the outside is like a fried dough ball, which is crunchy. So it's like a crunchy ball filled with like a tangy, refreshing, but spicy soup. Tastes a little tiny bit like curry. That was good. That was better than I expected it to be. Yeah. Not to mention, that was quite the bargain. We got 4 pieces of Pani Puri for 30 rupees, and you can get all 8 for 60 rupees. So really good.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
For 60.
You get a lot of food for 60 rupees, yeah. Alright, we are finishing off this food video with a bang. We are here in Old Delhi, which is crazy chaotic, and we're here at the oldest restaurant in Delhi to try kebabs. Alright, this is the chicken seekh kebab. Seekh is the metal stick that they cook it on, so that's why they call them seekh kebab. This is the chicken. We're waiting on a mutton from the oldest restaurant in Delhi.
Good, yeah?
There's so much cinnamon. It's so good. That is a much different flavor than I was expecting. There's a lot of spice and a lot of cinnamon, so it's like a nice, warm, comforting flavor. That's really good. Yeah, that's certainly worth coming here for.
Next up is a Shami kebab.
And we both actually expected like another rolled meat item, but this is a much different format than the other kebab. But this is mutton, which I've grown to really love. It's lamb, right? Lamb or goat. Oh, it's like puffy on the outside. Oh, looks good. It's like a little lamb burger patty almost. It looks good. That's super hot. So hot. That one has a much lighter flavor. It's definitely not as spicy at all. It has like a nice fresh herb flavor. I even think there are fresh herbs in here, yeah.
Okay, I'm going in. I like the crunchiness on the outside.
I knew you would say that.
It's really good. It is better than the chicken.
You like it better? See, I like the chicken better. Ryan likes the mutton better. Ryan likes mutton better than Stacia.
Gajar.
Gaje. Gaje.
Gajar.
Gaje.
Ka halwa.
Gahalwa.
How come you're having a harder time?
I don't know. We are now eating gaje gahalwa.
Stacia cannot pronounce anything. I'm actually pronouncing shit better than her.
Gaje gahalwa.
Gajar.
No, she says no. But it's a white carrot dessert, usually made with normal carrots. But this here is the only place that makes it with white carrots. So it's special to Old Delhi and this location.
And it's really good.
Yeah.
Going in again?
Yeah.
Go India! Alright guys, that was like intense, crazy, tons of food, and like all of it, I'm like super stoked about.
Yeah, it was good.
Some of the best food I've ever had. India food is like my all-time favorite now. So you guys need to keep up. We're gonna be making some more India videos soon, so stay tuned. Also, very, very big thank you to this girl because she helped us find all this stuff.
If you want to know any of the places we went today, I've listed them all down in the description below. Make sure you check them out. They're like some of the most highly rated places in all of Delhi. Like, thank you so much for suggesting them.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, awesome.
So on that note, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button on your way out. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Stop it. Yeah.